Hello, hello. Welcome. My name is Astrid. I'm a psychic oracle and mentor, and this is the Sacred Gray. This is going to be a general collective reading. I felt called to do one yesterday, actually, but today it's really loud. Now, you'll know if this resonates for you because some themes of the collective have been like kind of family dynamic restructuring, potential falling out in businesses, like your business that you own or in a work environment, just things, major parts of your life and your immediate environment, be it work or home, going through pretty massive restructuring. That and like you kind of feeling like you should feel thrown off and like really very much thrown off, but unable to stop kind of moving forward. That is what I've been picking up for the collective recently. So if that kind of speaks to you in any way, I do believe this message will be for you. I would encourage you to stick around and just see what comes out, even if it didn't fully resonate. We're going to try to make this as specific as possible because that was Spirit's guidance, is to try to get you some specific guidance. Just going to move my charms around. There was one other thing. No. Okay. Oh, yes. Subscribe. Please subscribe. We broke 100 subscribers. Oh my God, it's amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. Subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a little comment. Those things are a free and easy way to support a growing channel. But I also, if you're going to go as far as leaving a comment, I love to hear what you took from, like, if it resonated or if it didn't. I want to hear, or if you're down the line and you circle and you think about, oh my God, the reading that Astrid gave, that if you feel it, I would love to, if you have the time, hear from you, circle back, let me know what's going on. Okay, I'm done. Okay. Yeah, there's a real heaviness with this one. Okay, so ghosts from the past. Ghosts from the past. Ghosts from the past. That was what I heard when I dropped these down. I've got a son that's particularly proud. I don't know if you can see it. And then a bike. Now, this bike in particular always reminds me of, I don't know why this is, because the bike from my memory was a tandem bike, but my grandpa, who passed away a few years ago, is very special to me. He bought me a tandem bike when I was a kid. And that bike always reminds me of that. I don't know if maybe a bike or a tandem bike or memories with that has any relevance to you. Anyways, let's keep going. All right, Spirit. Who am I talking to? Temperance. Temperance. That's beautiful. Whoever I'm speaking to here, and the Five of Pentacles at the bottom there. Yep. Yeah, this is a falling out. This is patient. This is exactly what I've been feeling, which is patience in the face of a falling out. This is your kind of unwavering from the throne, right? That you claimed so long ago is what I've heard. Like, I'm speaking to someone who's done the inner work. Okay. Four of Swords. And you, not only have you done the inner work, but you understand your priorities. Got the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck in the face of people trying to bait you. That's how this energy is coming forward, in the face of people mobilizing maybe those old ghosts, right? Maybe old patterns or things that you have cleared, right? There's old skeletons in the closet coming out. Eight of Swords, yeah. So we have some kind of like stuck in the head energy, but I really don't feel it holding you back, collective. I really don't feel these issues are getting in the way of your higher purpose. And let's get an idea of what that is. What is collective's higher purpose here? Three of Cups, enjoyment. Two of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. You just want to be a kid. You just want to be a kid. There's something, and this could be something that's like in your energy right now, collective, that you're like, I've got this new thing and I really want to learn about it and I really want to grow and I want to explore it and I want to be artistic. I want to be creative. There's like this element of newfound creativity and playfulness that you are pretty driven to preserve at this time. It's great. But what's crossing you has already been presented. This energy of kind of things being brought back up, right? So Spirit, specific guidance. I'm looking for signs and symbols. 8 of Cups in reverse. I'm seeing a red car, the Emperor, and the Fool. And you know what? Okay, 9 of Pentacles at the bottom. I heard you don't want to let go. I want to, okay, there's something here. I think that maybe it got implanted. This isn't going to resonate for all of you. Okay. This is not going to resonate for all of you. Please don't try to make it fit. Some of you guys, I think, had this experience where somebody told you, I'm going to fix that. It's going to bother me. Somebody told you that you had to let something go, that you had to, like, somebody like told you, they gave you advice that you, whether or not you realized it, you integrated. And it was that, like, you had to let something go. You had to, and I'm hearing like the word doctrine. Okay. It could be someone that you have placed on a pedestal, whether or not you realized it. It could be someone that you deeply care for, that shared with you this advice, and guidance that said you needed to do something that made you kind of uncomfortable. And I want you to know that you don't have to do that. Okay. The Chariot here. The Chariot is all about managing the light and the shadow. It's about managing duality. Okay. And I think that you're really good at that, collective. Whoever I'm speaking to, I think that generally speaking, you're really good at that. Okay. We've got Death here as well. So there's this thing about, like, you know what needs to be done, but you also know that the advice that was given to you doesn't need to be taken. It doesn't need to be taken, right? And so for those of you who that doesn't resonate with, maybe it's not external advice more than it is just like your internal dialogue. This kind of like this feeling of maybe should, right? What I should do in this situation. I want to show you in this reading how you have crossed through a portal wherein, like, that old bit of advice, be it from you or someone else, that doesn't necessarily apply. It can if you should choose, but I think that your heart and your head may be conflicted here. Okay, so let's get some more specific guidance on the way forward. The Emperor, the Fool, and the Chariot. Haven. Oh my gosh. Haven. This is a unique card to this deck. So Haven is about that which resides within us, right? That, and some of you guys kind of need to work on building this place. Some of you guys already have it. That which is within us, that cannot be found without us. It is the inner world. It is the inner haven. It is the safe space that you keep in your home that only exists there when you are in your home to have it be kept. Do you see what I'm saying? And it is in here as well. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. This is sacred. Okay. This is sacred. So this is about kind of the guidance thus far is all about grounding into where you create from more than, meaning where you create from on a spiritual level, that it's not about what's out here, it's about what's in here, because this is where you create from. Yes, because something has been dismantled. We have the Fool, we've got the Chariot. Okay, we have Temperance first out. You're very good at handling all of this, but the foundation that you've already laid and can build upon. For some of you, it's at varying kind of levels, right? Some of you have like a scaffolding around it. You're reworking some things. Some of you guys already have a beautiful, fertile garden within you, or maybe literally, right? That is what needs tending to prior to starting this new, like really taking off on this new venture. The charms are really calling to me right now. Hang on. Okay. So we've got a shark, persistence and strength. I don't know. I know my fingers are probably blocking it. Oh. We've got an umbrella, shelter, okay, haven. We've got a little egg in a frying pan. Your daily tasks. Little lion, Leo, right? Could have Leo placements. And then a little bit more direct here, we've got Gemini, the twins. Okay, I don't know how well you guys can see this. And then we've got this guy. It is, I'm going to try to show you this. It is a little heart with an infinity sign. Yeah, that's what you're capable of, is what I'm hearing. That's what you're capable of, and that's what you're going to give. That's what you're going to give. 4 of Wands. You know, for some of you, I really think in this collective, sorry if you can hear the plane, I really believe in this collective that some of you were advised to leave a relationship or some kind of union. Now, whether this is a relationship with your work or like a literal, like loving relationships, perhaps with the Leo or Gemini or similar placements, right? Strong placements. I think that you are kind of coming to a point where you're realizing that the road that you thought you had to take, you did not have to take. Okay, let's get some more on that. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You determine. The Six of Pentacles. You know that going back to you know that the road formerly traveled is not the road that should be taken now, right? You know that there's a different road, but this road is one that is new, and I'm hearing that you created on your own, right? Oh, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. Who is that? Who is that? It's you. It's the Magician. Oh, this is electric. Electric. We've got the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I really, you know, wherever you're at, collective, the specific guidance here is, for one, I think you need to take a drive. I think you need to take a drive or a ride on your bike or a walk around the neighborhood. Okay. That's very clear, because I'm looking at here the chariot and then the bike as well. I think you need to take a little drive. I think you need to take a load off, take a little trip. Okay. Take a little walk, take some photos. Touch some leaves and the shrubs in your area, right? I'm seeing someone kind of making a witch's broom. I don't know if you know about that, viewer, but like you just basically find a stick out in the nature, and then you pick up a bunch of other sticks, and then you bring them home, and you basically compile the things that you need to make a broom, and then you make a broom, and it's like a whole thing. Anyways, you can do that, right? I'm actually seeing someone doing that in their home. Very cottagecore. It's really cute. But I think also that it is the maintenance, it is the maintaining of the haven. What is your haven? Because therein lies the answers that you seek, really. Can I get some insight, Spirit, onto what kind of answers will come forth, or what kind of guidance? What will be unlocked? What will be unlocked when this advice is taken, when the haven is made, when the Ten of Pentacles, you know, the structure is I'm hearing increased. What will, chills, full body chills. What will be, strength. Beautiful, beautiful lust in the thought. Strength, vitality, wellness. Ooh, the devil. conquering one's addictions. Stop it. Releasing attachments is what I'm hearing. Let's see if we want to get one more here. Five of Pentacles. Ooh, perhaps your attachment to poverty. I think that's the second time that's come out. There's one more here. And the King of Pentacles. You've got to be kidding me. Nine of Swords at the bottom here. You're the only one that gets in your way, babe. It's kind of like you have to clear, like, it's like you're going at your haven with a machete. Let's find that haven card here. Okay, so if we look at the path leading up to the haven, like, there's a path that has been cleared here. Perhaps, right? And only take this if it resonates, because I feel like some of you you guys are at different level. You guys are at different, not levels, but like kind of stages of the journey. Some of you guys have crap in front of this path, and you just got to take a machete to it. You got to take some of those, what the hell are they called? Like the big clippers, right? That the gardeners use. I don't know. My grandma had a pair. The big ones, to cut down bushes and stuff, branches. You got to take some of those here, right? You got to really clear that path so the door is clear. And I don't know if you noticed, but there is a question mark at the top of this haven up there in the sky, asking you, what will you build here? What will you create? It is a safe place for you to ask questions as well. Nothing in the haven is kind of off limits, and it's safe. You can spill a glass of water in the haven and nothing's going to really happen. You can break a glass of water in the haven. You can break a glass of whatever you want, right? You can make a mess with your paints. You can spend all day doodling. You can get lost in a book. You can ignore the dishes, right? Literally or figuratively speaking, okay? Nobody is here to tell you what's what in the haven. And that is all because it is of your creation. In the haven, you can create a spell, flick your wrist, and the dishes are done. Dishes are done. Okay? Listen. I want to say, listen, kid. Only you get in the way of this. Now, I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to get some from this deck here. This is the Poesis Oracle. I'll have these decks linked below. This one I don't actually, neither of these I have linked below. I'll do that. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, I've got a bone to pick with you. This is a growing channel. Any little show of support, it's free. It's free. Any little show of support is helpful. Thank you. And if you are interested in a consultation, if you're interested in a private session, you can email me. I'll put my email in the description, okay? It's thesacredgray@gmail.com. All right. Let's see. I like this deck because it can be very specific, but it can also be very cryptic. The one on the top. You know what's so funny is one of these cards I actually kind of felt before it came out. Okay. So we have soften. Okay. We have connect. Soften so that you may connect. Chaos. This is the card that I saw before it came out. And explore. Anchoring the deck. We have create. Collective, I think that something has been growing inside of you for a long time. I think that this creative arc, or this creativity that I can feel coming out of you, Spirit's been kind of like whittling you down for a while in order to birth this thing. Now, the gestation process takes as long as it takes in the ether, okay? It's not like when we're birthing a human and there's like, stages and patterns and cycles that are reliable, right? In the spiritual realm, spiritual gestation kind of takes as long as it takes. Honestly, most of the time it takes lifetimes. And sometimes that little spirit baby is never born. Sometimes. And sometimes you can tell that someone never kind of gave birth to what it was that they were being prepared for, right? You know those people. Don't be one of those people. Take the time. You've been whittled down enough, okay? It is time to tell yourself and remind yourself of how safe you are. My favorite saying every time this card comes out, it is safe to soften. And you tell yourself this as many times as you want, and I would recommend frequently. That's what I do. It is safe to soften. It is safe to soften, okay? Take a deep breath there for me. Splitting the deck. Yep, we've got disillusion. Oh, and what's under disillusion? Child. Oh, and what's under that? Ah, I love this deck. Breathe. I could just keep going. What was once known is no longer really known, right? What was once true is no longer really true, and that's okay, right? But what's going to be born from that? Probably something you can monetize, babe. Anything is possible right now. People will tell you otherwise, but trust me when I tell you that anything at this moment in time is possible. And you have to be one of the few that are brave enough to actually believe that it is possible. You have to have the audacity. A lot of people are scared right now. And the ones who make it through, the ones who really receive this abundance, are the ones who are the most grounded. I promise you this, mark my words. What we'll see in time is that those who really make it in this new era, in this new world, mark my words, okay? Those who make it in this new era, it's already started, right? Are the ones who are the most connected, who are the most grounded, who have that haven, who are connected to themselves, who know themselves. Anybody can pick up tarot cards. Not everybody should. Right? Anybody can paint a picture. Everybody should, but not all of them are going to get sold, right? Is there any more guidance for this collective? Yes. From our Smith-Waite Tarot is what I'm hearing. I believe these are all upright. If you're new here, you may not know, but something that I do is I kind of intuitively flip cards and put them in reverse before starting a reading, but these are all upright. Spirit still wants me to pull from it, and I'm hearing Spirit wants to pull the card themselves. So we're just going to let the cards flip here. Any final messages for collective? Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, focus. I'm hearing vitality again. Part of why you need this like Four of Swords and this Haven energy, this Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Temperance, Strength at the bottom. Okay. Can I get some clarity on Seven of Swords here? I'm gonna let Spirit pull. Spirit always pulls, but sometimes Spirit wants to flip them. We're going to do that one more time. Oof. Okay. We're almost done. What's up the anchor here? Ace of Cups. Okay. Wow. So you have been through the thicket, my love. The sun. Wow, you've been through so much. You've been through so much. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? I'm going to push these off to the side here. I don't really want to stack them yet. I always, this desk is huge, okay? This is a new addition, this desk. It's massive. If I had anything bigger, I'd be overwhelmed, but I always want more space. I always want more surface space. Okay, what do we have here? What was undone shall be done again. Not in a dogmatic, I think would be the word, like not in like an unproductive way, not in a way that is harmful. This is a way that's really good, I promise you. Hang on. Okay, here. Okay. You were accustomed to assuming that lies and misinformation, miscommunication were a part of a situation. And so you spent a lot of time on your toes. You spent a lot of time on your toes, expecting the worst to be revealed. That will no longer happen. You have ascended into a phase of your life wherein like that tower has fallen. This is not something that you can expect. This is something that has already occurred and something that you are receiving at this time. Okay? Justice and the Four of Wands. This is a slow trickle, is what I'm hearing. You spent a lot of time in a space where you were just on your toes. You were just on your toes. You were waiting for the ball to drop at any moment. Okay? That time is over. Now, what we have is your ability to harness the energy that you've always had available to you, but now you can actually see, right? The in-between that you're in and the way that energy becomes more visible to you so that you may harness it. I'm thinking of these Eight of Wands here when I'm talking about harnessing, okay? You see how they're all in one direction? They're moving fast, but they're pointed. They know where they're going. Okay. The Haven energy, this is where you are able to sharpen that vision, right? So it's so important that as you're watching this, you kind of think about the ways in which you can increase a creative comfort, a spiritual comfort, and the accessibility of those things. You should be able to access this energy, this feeling, this emotion, this sensation anywhere. I want you to get yourself to that point where you can experience that anywhere. You can access that anywhere, right? Some of you are already at that point. Good job. Justice, the Four of Wands, the Sun, the Ace of Cups. You won. Okay, you did it. The worst is over, basically. The worst is over, okay? Anything that comes forward from now on, from the time that you're reading this onward and a little bit before, okay? Kind of what led you up to this video and then what follows. Any nastiness, any 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, okay? Any of this that comes your way, this is a passing influence. It does not plague you. Whereas in the past, it would have plagued you. Okay? This is a passing influence. You are able to, and I'm hearing, it's funny because I'm hearing aloud. It's almost as if you had to become kind of, oh, I'm moving my heater and it's adjusting I'm moving my heater with my foot. Oh, that's interesting, actually. The kind of light thing. Yeah, it's like you had to watch your light dim. You had to go through that. Because of that strength card, that resilience had to be. And so now you're kind of in this, maybe not really liminal, but you're in this like rest and restructuring state where again, that vision is sharpened and you can see kind of the games that people play and you can see the curveballs being thrown at you and just say, well, I'm happy here. I'm happy here. I've got things that I'm really preoccupied with at this time. I don't really need to worry my head too much on that. And I'm also hearing that for many of you, this will be protected. Okay. I think that some of you are in a divine union. I did mention I believe I'm hearing a crow in the background. I did mention, I believe it is possible that some of you were advised to like leave a relationship or something like this. That does provide to the haven, right? You are being protected. There's a divine masculine energy being, coming from you or a partner or a parent or whoever. Somebody's safekeeping, somebody's safeguarding this haven. This could also be a spirit guide. I have one, right? I've got a couple actually. Some really interesting noise that's coming from outside. I think it's like a crow and some cars speeding by. It's going to be a lot of distractions. And I said this in a reading like on TikTok or something where it's like, if you have something good, people are going to try to take it, right? This is just shadow energy. This is like that lie, that kind of floats around us that makes us think that we're unworthy, right? And it's projected onto us by the people around us. So there will be challenges. There's always going to be challenges. But now you are in a place where the fertility of your land is much grander than any other season of your life, any other chapter of your life. So if you found yourself here in this moment, I would bet my bottom dollar that what it is that you are designed to create, that you will bring into fruition, is something, it is on a world scale, something that will be appreciated. Okay, this is something that you are leaving behind in your life, right? That is only valuable because it came from here. It came from this place inside of you. Your whole journey up until now has been accessing that place inside of you. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I don't feel called to pull anything else. I don't know how specific that was. To be honest, I did aim for specific. Let me know if it was helpful or not. I don't know. My ears are ringing at a really beautiful frequency. Hang in there, guys. Okay. The worst is over. It is. Okay. All right. Good job.